Yo. You're in the mix.
The world's finest, man. DJ.
It's the Big Rich Live on the Mic radio show on YouTube. Every Wednesday and Saturday evening. And we don't miss a beat.
Oh my God. Shut the front door.
What?
We keep it real. We keep it simple. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah. Big Rich here, Big Rich Live on the Mic radio show here on YouTube. Once again, we back in the building, bigger and better than ever. I first must apologize for being ghost for almost a week. Actually, it's been a week. The last time was the Hump Day show of last week. I got sick as 8 dogs. Not one dog, mind you. 8 dogs I got sick as. I was bedridden over the weekend, so we didn't have a What's the Real Deal show last Friday. Didn't have the Saturday show of Big Rich Live on the Mic. And obviously didn't have the Hump Day show yesterday. So I'm going to try to catch up. I'm still not 100%, but I'm a lot better than I was before. I don't feel or look like death warmed over. So I'm going to try to bump out a few shows today and tomorrow and sort of get caught up. But thanks for all the well wishes. You know, I got the emails, the DMs, some tweets back and forth and stuff like that, checking me out, making sure what's going on. Because, hey, I mean, you know, for a while there, I was right, well, maybe not right on time, but you know what I'm saying. I was in it to win it like LOTTO, like Lotto. And that's why we didn't have the shows. So, again, welcome. Again, thank you for your patience. You guys are so great for the program and the platform. So we're just going to really dig into a couple of things. I want to talk about a new social media platform called Blackspot. It's BLAQSPOT, Blackspot.com. It is basically a better version of Facebook. Well, I can't even say that, you know, because I have a horse in the race, so it's going to sound like, you know, I'm throwing shade. It is Facebook, but owned by African-American, a really great African-American couple. I want to say out of Atlanta. I'm not too sure. You know, I'm hoping that he's going to see it because I'm going to post it because he's asked a lot of us who have channels to do videos on there to push it out, to get people to come over. And the conscious community to come over and see what they got to offer. They got a whole lot of stuff going on, and we're gonna break down a little bit. But like I said, it's blackspot.com. I should have had on the shirt, but actually I didn't really know what I was gonna talk about. I got so many things. I mean, I don't even want to show you my list over here of so many things that I've been asked to talk about. But this rings true to me. You know, I'm so proud of this brother and his lovely wife. They started out a crowdfunding, I want to say a year or so ago. I just really got hip to the existence of this through Evishow Media, Phil over in EvisHowMedia.com. And he put it out, and I just, as soon as I was listening to his video, I was like, dude, I'm just gonna go and support as much as I possibly can. You know, when Tariq Nasheed from Tariq Elite Live came out with the More Us app, I went and I tried and I supported that, and I still do, but I don't know what the deal is with that. That's More Us. That's MOORUS. But it's not a website. It is a app that's only available in the Apple Store right now. That's why I don't know where they're going with that. But again, I try to stay current. I try to push it out. I try to chop up game back and forth with that also. But this one is mainly about Blackspot.com. Blackspot.com is a platform that has many angles. It has many roads. I mean, yes, you can do the same things that you was doing on Facebook, where you have your social media. You can tie in your Twitter accounts. You can even, in certain instances, tie your Facebook to it. But Facebook, it's competition. Plus, they narcissists, and some people say racist and stuff like that. So, they blocking that type of stuff, which I really understand. I mean, if I got McDonald's, okay, if I'm McDonald's, I'm not gonna let you come in and push Burger King. I'm just not. So miss me with that when they say, okay, because Facebook is blocking advertisements and stuff like that for Black Spot, if that's what they're indeed doing, that it's just automatically that they're racists and bigots. Now, they are racist and bigots, but it's totally different. This is business. But not only can you do that, lock your social media, post your videos, post your pictures, meet people, connect. But they also have a business directory. They have crowdfunding right within the site where you can crowdfund. And it also has a presence. And what I mean by presence is, one thing I don't like about Facebook, and again, I'm 100 here. I've never been put in Facebook jail or anything like that. Basically what I do is I post, I very rarely use my personal account. I think I got like 340, 370 friends or something like that. Most of them are colleagues from the police department and college and the Air Force and that type of stuff right there, right? I very rarely use that. I use Facebook because I got nearly 1,000 followers on the Facebook page for this particular show. And what I do is, the people who don't actually know of, or let me break that know of. No, they are not particularly savvy on how to find things on YouTube. Like a bunch of people have come up to me and sent me messages to that effect. I then put the videos on the Facebook page, and then that directs them to the YouTube channel, and they can actually watch the shows at a later date. So that's what I pretty much use that for. And I'm slowly but surely weaning myself off of that Facebook page, which I don't think that I'll ever abandon it, because there are people who don't really want to be over at Black Spot, or somewhere else. Change is hard for a lot of people. You follow what I'm saying? So I'll keep that, but I'll expand. Right now, in the process of expanding a similar channel on Blackspot.com. Now, Blackspot.com is for everyone, but it caters to African Americans. It caters to the conscious community. What do I mean by conscious community? They don't want you coming over there putting no ratchet stuff on. I mean, there are some, because some of the stuff is sort of funny, but all like the bum fights and cheaters and just all this twerking and all that type of stuff. They not trying to have that. On Facebook, they love that. Facebook will love that. But what they don't do is, when you start putting something up conscious, about maybe the original Black Panthers, where they weren't a terrorist group, never killed anybody. They were for protection in Oakland. They did after school programs. They did morning breakfast and lunch and dinner, for the community, that type of stuff right there. But when you put something like that on, that's when they block you. So I have a problem with that. And it's not across the board. It's not across the board. And this is not a slam to Facebook. I mean, everybody who knows anything about Facebook know how messed up they are and how uneven-handed they are. You follow what I'm saying? What you trying to do is, all you want is conformity across the board. Okay? If you don't like black nationalist, black power type thing, then white nationalist and white power thing should be struck down. You follow what I'm saying? I mean, you could always go on Facebook and see somebody killing or whooping a black person's ass. But if you do that with any other, group, race, sexual orientation, if you will, they immediately, they immediately, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. Anybody who they deem as controversial. So let's say you want to put a sermon, not even a sermon, I mean, you could say a sermon, but let's just say you put a speech of Malcolm X, Well, certain speeches and that Malcolm X is putting down, they don't want. But yet and still, you can still find certain Klan videos and white nationalist videos on Facebook. So I had a problem with that. Black Spot is a safe space, if you will. It is a space that you can come, and it's not a place where you come and be like, kill Whitey and the man ain't shit. No, that is furthest from the truth. It's furthest from. If that was the case, then you would have to be black to join. You not. You just understand that this is the agenda. The agenda is for the betterment, for the education of African Americans and black people all over the world. Some place where you could sell CDs, if you will, if that's your thing. You could have a store where you selling all types of things. You could, if you're a teacher, who offers satellite courses and CD courses and Skype courses, all of that you can set up within the site, and you can push all of that out. It's just great. Again, I have not really been able to delve deep enough in it because there's still bugs. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I mean, like, I think his name is Daryl. That's it. That's his name, Daryl. I'm for the brother. I'm with the brother. I support the brother until there is no Black Spot. But there are issues with the site. You know what I'm saying? The site is sort of sketchy at some certain times. Sometimes I go on the site and everything is popping. Everything is popping. And then sometimes I go on the site and I'm like, okay, all I want to do is upload this week's show to that, but I can't do it because it won't allow me. You know what I'm saying? But that's all the growing pains. And then unfortunately, you have a lot of trolls, you have a lot of haters who don't want you to have this type of media platform. They just don't. So what they do is they go and they troll. They try to push viruses and lock the site, or they have all these ghost accounts that come to the site at one time to sign up, which forces the site to crash. I mean, that's happened a couple of times and stuff like that. So it's definitely a war out there, and it's definitely people who do not want you to have anything, period, nothing. Because my thing is this, and this is what I tell, my suspected white supremacists when we get into Twitter beefs and stuff. I was like, look, if you don't want black people, brown people, gay people, immigrants or whatever, you don't want them in your stuff, why do you come to their stuff? To talk shit. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, there's certain things like okay, I'll be 50 years old next January, right? So I've been here damn near half a century, okay, on this earth. Everybody knows my journey of being woke and all that type of stuff. But there's certain, I know it's out there. I know there's people who don't like me strictly because of the color of my skin. I know there's people who hate me because of the color of my skin. There's people who want to destroy me, who do not like me based on the color of my skin. According to them, I should not be here. I should not be drawing the same breath. I understand that. So what I do is I stay clear of them. I said, don't start none, won't be none. I'm going to be over here doing what I got to do to educate all people who want to hear and to be a role model and a betterment to my people, to my family, to my neighborhood, to my church, if I belong to a church. That type of stuff right there. I'm not going to mess with you over there. So if you want to go in your own private domicile, if you want to make a site, an alt-right site or Ku Klux Klan or neo-Nazi site or whatever, fine. You do your thing. It's a free country. I don't go over there, excuse my French, I don't go over there fucking with you. So don't come over here messing with me. That's all I say. You know what I'm saying? It's funny how a group of people can't stand you and don't want you to do nothing. But when you try to do something, not when you try to incorporate yourself into what they doing, you take what they did, you modify it, and you have your own stuff. Or maybe you might engineer something similar, but now you over here. Some of them over there will find that out and they'll come right over there fucking with you. So it is what it is as far as I'm concerned. But what I do say is we need to support Daryl and his wife and the entire community. There's 3 types of memberships. There's the free membership, which just like Facebook is free, right? You come in, it's free, whoop-de-woo. You have a lot of the features, but it's limited. You don't really have like VIP features, that type of stuff. Then you have what they call a monthly membership, which is $5 a month, something like that. I'm not too sure. Daryl and them don't kill me, but it's like $5 a month, something like that. And then you have your annual membership, which is $60 a year. So I did the $60 a year because one, if you don't have $60, I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now I don't want to offend my people who have not, have none, or the less of thee. I don't want to offend them. There are people who don't have $60 that they can just give to a site. What I'm saying, when I say if you ain't got $60, you in trouble, I'm talking about the cats that eating fast food every day, for lunch. I'm talking about the cats that go 2 days before to get the new iPhone or the new Jordans. Those are the people I'm talking about. And those be the same people be like, yo man, hook me up. Dude, how the hell you tell me to hook you up when you got $250 on your feet? You got some bling bling on your in your ears, on your neck, on your dang on wrist, but you can't kick in $60 to the cause? Come on, bro, really? So I suggest, I plead, don't just go over there and get you a site. Like I've gotten, I want to say 3 people to join as I can't even remember the name of the membership, but not general admission, but premium admission, and I know I'm butchering the names of it, but I got them to join, give up the $60. Again, it's just one of those things that you support the cause. You feel me? You supporting the cause. Now, if I can get my wife and my daughter to kick down, I think I might have to just go ahead and pay for them. Just go ahead and drop that 120 and be like, look, y'all got yours, I got it. Let's at least support the cause. Now, not only you have that, you now have not only the website, which again I'll break it down, www.blackspot.com. You also have the app, which is free on the app in the App Store and the Play Store. So Android and iPhones, you can have the full capability, especially if you do the $60 annual or you do the $5 monthly. You have full access to the entire site. Some people have gotten with me, and I know Daryl has said that people was spitting at him about, damn man, why I got to pay for it. Facebook is free, this, that, and the third. Well, you got to look at it. Like I said in the beginning of this video, Daryl and his wife and his team did a $5,000 crowdfund. Okay, and he said he kicking in dollars out of his own pocket, okay, to push this through, to modify it, to build it up. Zuckerberg, even though he developed Facebook in his dorm room when he was in college, he still had money backing him. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it be crowdfunding or whatever, he still had money. So according to some people, he had close to between $100,000 and $500,000 to start. I'm not sure of that. I don't really know Mark Zuckerberg. I really don't care too tough about him, as far as how he not how he did it, but how he was able to secure his funds, because we all know it's easier for certain people to get funds than it is for others. But he damn sure did it with more than $5,000. That's all I'm saying. Plus, you all connected into this. You have a piece of it. I'm not saying, you got stock in it. I mean, shoot. Daryl has said in some of his videos that he might think about selling shares or not necessarily taking on partners, but where you can buy and invest in it and own a share, a piece of it. That might be something, because let me tell you something. What we have to guard against is when it get big. You notice I didn't say if. When it get big, then the Zuckerbergs or somebody else come in and try to give Daryl Daryl and his family a deal he can't refuse. Look, man, I'll give you $100 million, for this. And then now we done lost this black media. You feel what I'm saying? We done lost this platform because they ain't gonna keep it like it is now. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? What you do is you just absorb everything into Facebook. If it was Zuckerberg, I'm saying. Or if it was somebody else that bought it, they damn sure gonna keep it name Black Spot. And if they do, it still will not be Afrocentric like it is now. So what you got to do is you got to get in on the ground floor, become more than a general member, kick down the $5 a month or the $60 a year, become a member, put your brick in the road, in the foundation, so when it's here, you could say, hey, I was there in the ground floor. Now this is a 50-story building and it's growing up, and I was there in the basement, from the basement. So again, it's www.blackspot.com. Daryl is his name. Him and his lovely wife and her team are doing the best they can. Daryl, I want to say to you, if you watch this, I hope that you will, that me and the subscribers here are going to support as much as we possibly can. I think I posted yesterday asking if anybody knew if the crowdfunding was still going on, or it was something where we could donate more money than the $60 that we've already done to help out. So if that's the case, if anybody knows, put it on below in the comments. Let me know what you think. And that's basically what I wanted to talk about for this show. We'll get back to chopping it up. I got a whole bunch of stuff that happened, but I just wanted to really take this one show, being that it's the Hump Day show on Thursday. But I wanted to take this one time to really put it out there and push and do what I could to support this great black media entertainment platform. So again, blackspot.com. Get it. I appreciate it. So in the meantime, in between time, stay safe, stay woke, stay blessed. Peace, and I'm out of here.